So again, now let's talk about to create your speed, maximum speed. Before we get to transition, what do you do with the turn to create maximum speed? What's the engine to the swing?
Well, the engine to the swing is my hub, which is my center, okay? And what I'm trying to do when I sit up to the ball, the first thing I'm gonna do is I make sure that I am stable. Always make sure I'm stable. Then I sit up to the ball, okay? I make sure that my hands are tension free, and I put this left bicep, attach it to my pec, okay? Exactly what I try to do. And then I try to move like Buck was saying. I create a little flow, and that's a trigger mechanism that I've come up with Buck, and it really gets me in a dynamic position. Golf is a dynamic sport, and you want to be dynamic when you're swinging this golf club. So I get in a dynamic, just like a Sergio Waggle. My little deal is, the little trigger mechanism is I want to become dynamic, but I'm trying to create the pec to the bicep to the pec, and my center of my chest is my hub, and I try to get this all moving together as one piece. And what I'm also feeling is a tremendous load on the right side of my body without my center going outside of my right. So I'm feeling a tremendous load, and I'm feeling tremendous power right now at this point.
There's two connections in the swing, your hands to the club and your feet to the ground. And when he's talking about feeling that load, he's feeling from the ground. So when he's actually loading the club, he's actually feeling motion into his right side. Your right leg is like a post or a brace to create leverage. So what he's feeling in that first 4 or 5 feet of the swing and swinging around the hub, as he calls it, everything's moving into his right side. Don't be scared of moving to the right some. A lot of people say, well, you turn to shift. Remember what I said earlier. You shift to turn in everything that you do with leverage, okay? So it's okay to move to the right. The thing you have to be careful of is not moving outside your base of support. Again, that's why we went wider, okay? So he can move inside of his base of support, okay?
I'll even add to that, Buck. Another thing that I'm not feeling when I do this, okay? Again, I have to go through all my setup here. When I'm moving this back, my hub with my bicep attached to the pec, I'm feeling a tremendous load on my right side, but what I'm also not feeling is my hips really aren't moving too much, okay? My upper body is rotating around, my core is moving. So I'm putting a tremendous load, and I'm starting to create something we're gonna talk about later, which is X factor. But that's what I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling my hips really move at that point of the swing. My power secrets can instantly be yours. I promise your next round of golf, you will be crushing the ball 30 to 40 yards farther without any practice whatsoever. Read the information below to grab your risk-free 365-day trial of my power secrets and bonuses. You will have instant access to my power secrets in the next 5 minutes.